Yo, what's up? I want to talk to you guys about something. Yo, what's up, everybody? YouTubers. Well, technically I can't say YouTubers because I'm putting this everywhere. Yeah. I want to talk to you guys today about the fight from last night. There's some who was it? It was a Mexican dude and a Canadian dude. It was like, what was his name? I don't know, Andreas, something like that, I believe. Mexican cat. Pretty tight. I'm mad about how they screwed my boy over. They screwed him over, man. He was getting beat up. Pretty much 10 out of the, oh yeah, that's a tight card right there. Look at that. Sometimes you just gotta stop and see the green card. Anyways, the boy was getting beat up 10 of the 12 rounds. And then you know you got those type of cards. The dude was getting beat up 12 of the rounds. 10 of the rounds. And they said he lost. But peep game, like normally he lost, whatever. But he knocked the dude down. No, knocked the dude out. At the 12th round, like the last 5 seconds, and the ref was a mark. Because he said the dude lost. But how do you get knocked out? The dude that was winning, I think his name was Bute or something like that. The Canadian champ of boxing. And he did a pretty good job, you know, nice defense and stuff like that. He just ran out a lot of steam. A lot of his steam, like in the last round. So that shows that the dude kept pressing him. And you guys know the deal. And then he pretty much got knocked out, but the ref was like, gave him a count to like 23. And he kept saying that the other guy, the Mexican, was out of his corner, which he wasn't. Just to kill time for the dude to get up. And that's all he pretty much did was get up. He didn't walk to the ref or anything. He just got up, leaned on the ropes. The ropes was just holding him up. And the ref was like, yeah, you're good. And then that was the end of the match. And that kind of sucks because the Mexican dude, he went through a whole lot to get that win, and then just to get it screwed over because he was taking some mighty hard shots, but he was delivering shots too. It was rarely, but he was still connecting. It wasn't clean or anything. But the dude still should have won because, I mean, you knocked the dude out. Oh snap! There was a huge log in the road. Oof, that's crazy. Alright, anyways. So the dude should have won. It didn't have the interviews. You know how they do the interviews. And the ref was like, nah. And the ref wasn't like sympathetic or anything. He was like bold and happy that he screwed over the Mexican cat, Andreas. And Andreas took it like a champ. You know, he was like, whatever, I pretty much won. And I mean, that just sucks that referees and the people that count the scores, you feel me, they be screwing people over, especially in the Olympics this year, 2008. The boxing Olympics, man, was horrible. The counting was. The fighting was cool, but I mean, just how they was counting points, they were screwing people over left and right. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And, I mean, we just need better referees in our system. And stuff like that, because the boys should have won. Oh, go look out for Hopkin. He dropped the dude. Not dropped the dude, but he got his win. Everybody was like, nah, he's not going to win, he's not going to win. Like all that stuff. That was pissing me off, because I'm like, this is the executioner, baby. You feel me? And he came out to Ghostbuster. And he had the stupid skull on with the X. He made sure Pappy knew, nigga. He was like, brother, I'm taking you out. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. He did his job. I want to see the rematch between him and him and Roy Jones Jr. I feel Bernard would take him out just because Roy's been getting knocked out by some chumps. Like Tarver is cool and everything, but Tarver's a chump, you feel me? He's not an A-class boxer at all, whatsoever. And he played in, I'm not going to get on to that, because he did his thing, you feel me? He got a paycheck, was in whatever the movie was, the boxing movie. And he got his check, but he got knocked out cold, and I've been feeling that Roy Jones will get tired quicker than Bernard Hopkins, because Bernard is just a G. He knows how to hold and stuff like that. Roy Jones is like, he's too big and bold to really hold and cheat like the #1 cheater, Bernard Hopkins, which I kind of like to call him the Ric Flair of boxing, because the boy knows how to cheat and get the job done. However, in the fight yesterday, dude was throwing so many, Andreas from last night, he was throwing so many elbows, and sometimes that's what you got to do, but the ref still screwed him over. But yeah, that would be a good fight. Bernard Hopkins, I think, will win if they have the rematch. Hopefully they will. Roy Jones is on this hype. He's good, you feel me? He was good in his prime and stuff, but I just feel like he has surpassed his prime many fights ago, fighting what is his name? Tarver, not Tarver. Tarver, I don't know. He's pretty good. He's an old school boxer. Like, he just looks old in the ring. And he said he wants a rematch with who did he just fight? The other upcoming dude that just took his belt. I believe he took his belt. And that's going to be crazy if they fight again, because the dude is just going to be more younger, and just, man, that fight was one-sided. Tarver getting beat up, just dropped pretty much, left and right, just running into punches, man, nastily. He got good defense though. His defense was on point, but now I'm just pretty much giving you some tips on what I think should come up. Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins and all that good stuff. I'm just driving around right now, holding it down. But yeah, holla at your boy.